So to quickly recap the last video, which was kinda short, Yuri went missing and we got to see her perspective that the reason why she was absent is because she was scared of Clyde, and not only that, but she's gonna cut again. So I wonder what this exciting news may be in Act 3, Chapter 3. Wake up and start getting ready for school. As I'm doing so, I get a text message. It's from Monica. Hey guys, I have some exciting news to share with you all at the club today. See you all there, Monica. I wonder what it could be. All of a sudden I get another message. It's from Yuri! Yay! I immediately open the message and read it. Hey MidBit, I'm sorry that I couldn't attend the club yesterday. I was feeling a little ill. Emotionally ill, to be exact. Don't worry, I'm feeling better now. I'll see you later. I love you. I sigh in relief. She really is okay. Natsuki was right. I was being paranoid. Well, that's kind of alright to be paranoid considering what we already know about Yuri. Chill, MC. I'm just glad to know Yuri's alright. I start making my way to school. On my way, I think back to the message from Monica. She said that she has some exciting news. I wonder what she has in store for us. I wonder too. Just the normal lectures for today. I've been eagerly anticipating for the bell to ring. Just a little longer. Class is finally over. I walk out into the corridor and make my way to the club room. Hey, Vip. So glad to have you. Did you see the message I sent this morning? Hey, Monica. I did. Yes. What's the news? I'll share with you all in just a moment. You can go ahead and have a seat in the front row. I have some desks lined up for the meeting today. Sounds good. I look behind Monica and there are 4 desks lined up. Sayuri and Natsuki are chatting together. I see Yuri on the far end. She looks up from her book and sees me. I go and sit next to her. Hey Yuri. I give Yuri a small kiss on the cheek. She then averts her gaze. I see her blushing from the corner of my eye. Hi, MidBit. How are you today? I'm good, thank you. I was a little worried about you yesterday. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you worry. No, it's okay. I just care about you, Yuri. Thank you, MidBit. It's very endearing of you. Of course, you mean a lot to me. Just know that I'm here if you need anything. Yuri timidly nods. So, do you know what Monica is wanting to tell us? I'm not so sure, to be honest. We'll just have to find out. I suppose so. Okay, everyone. I wanted to discuss something with you all. Everyone remains silent. I know that the festival has passed and it wasn't very successful, but the student council has informed me that there is going to be a talent show in 3 weeks. I'm the first one to speak up. Talent show? Monica nods. With that being said, I think we should put on a performance for the event. What do you guys think? We're gonna redeem ourselves? That's a good idea. Everyone stares at each other for a moment. Sayori's the first one to speak up. I'm in! We can totally do it! That's the spirit, Sayori. I don't mind participating. I think this will be a great way to redeem ourselves. Thank you, MidBit. I know I could count on you. I'm slightly blushing as Monica says this. Thankfully nobody seemed to notice. Natsuki? Yuri? Come on, guys, please. I know you guys can do it. Alright, Fine, I'll do it. Great. What about you, Yuri? Um, I'm not sure if I can. Oh, come on, Yuri. I know you can do it. I don't know, Monica. Monica appears a little worried. Yuri's trying to find a way out of this. I know she can do it. She just needs to be convinced. Yes, please, Yuri. Well, considering what happened the last time she tried to perform, yeah, probably not the best idea. I know it sounds scary, but you can do this. We believe in you. I believe in you. Yuri hesitates for a moment. Sigh. Okay, I'll do it. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Yuri. You're the best. I'd recommend picking out or making a poem to recite for the event. Practice as much as you can. You won't worry about the decorations this time. Just a recital. That's all I have for today. Thank you, guys. This really means a lot. Monica heads back to her desk. Natsuki and Sayori continue their conversation. I turn to Yuri. She looks as frightened as ever. Oh no. Come on, Yuri. You'll be fine this time, I know it. Contrary to what you may think, you're very good at reciting poetry. I appreciate the compliment, but I'm just not ready yet. The festival was a disaster all because of me. I can't foresee this event having a different outcome. I'll just end up embarrassing myself in the club again. Yuri holds her hands in fear. I want her to be successful, so I'm going to do the only thing I can think of. Well, what if I help you practice? You would do that for me? Of course, Yuri. It's the least I can do. Thank you, MidBit. Your generosity truly has no limit. Yuri then gently places a kiss on my cheek, making me blush in the process. You're welcome. Shall we get started then? I think now would be a good time. Yes. Yuri retrieves her poem from her bag and we begin our practice session. I help Yuri practice for the remainder of the club. She still has to work on her confidence, but I can tell that she's improving. I just hope that she'll be ready for the show. Only time will tell. Okay, everyone. I think that just about wraps up the meeting for today. Any last minute questions? Nah, I think I'm good. I'm ready. I'm good to go. Nothing that I can think of. I'd say I'm more confident in myself though. Glad to hear that, Yuri. Just keep practicing and we'll hit it out of the park for sure. See you guys tomorrow! Everyone starts packing their things and we leave. Kind of got caught in my throat for a second. Yuri and I head out into the corridor. As we're walking, I feel a slight tug on my jacket. MidBit? Do you think we could practice a little more? I'd understand if you don't want to. Sure. I don't see why not. Anything for you, Yuri. Yuri beams at me with joy. Where would you like to go? Maybe we could go to the courtyard? Sounds like a great idea. I take Yuri's hand and we start walking to the school courtyard. As we're making our way to the courtyard, I see someone in the distance. It's that student again. Clyde, I think was his name. He's grabbing some books out of his locker. I stop walking. What's wrong, MidBit? I simply point in this general direction. Yuri notices almost immediately. She looks very worried. Hey, let's not worry about him. You can just walk past him. I don't think he even knows we're here. Okay. We started walking in the hopes that he doesn't notice us. He still hasn't finished his locker. I think we're good. Yuri sighs in relief. Finally make it to the courtyard. This is new music. Yuri puts her hands together. I can tell she's excited. Spring is wonderful, don't you agree? I agree. It is wonderful. Oh, forgive me. I'm getting distracted. No, don't be sorry. I enjoy the sweater as well. I'm glad. Where would you like to sit? I look around for a good location. Even though school is over, the courtyard is filled with students. It looks like some are here for clubs, studying, or just to pass the time. Most of the benches are taken, however. I notice the fountain isn't occupied with students. Let's sit by the fountain. Good idea. We walk over to the fountain and sit down. Yuri pulls out her poem and starts reciting. This is a lovely short date in school. Yuri closes her eyes as she does so. When she reads, she applies the appropriate tone for her poem. She lowers and raises her voice at certain points to emphasize her feelings and emotions. I simply watch her, amazed. I envy Yuri's reading abilities. How was that? Even better than the last time. Do you feel like you're improving? I do actually. I'm proud of myself. You should feel proud. I knew you could do it. Thank you. We sit in silence, admiring each other. Oh no. All of a sudden, someone walks up to us. It's him. Well, if it isn't these two lovebirds, Romeo and Juliet. What are you guys up to? Reading poetry to each other? How cute. What do you want? Nothing. I'm just here to say hello. I'm not allowed to do that? Look, we're trying to practice for an event. Could you please just leave us alone? He gives me a sinister smile. Oh, sure. How rude of me. I'll leave you guys to it then. He starts to walk off. All of a sudden, he trips into Yuri, causing her to fall backwards into the fountain. You're some guy. What the heck? You're some gentleman, alright? What the? Huh? That doesn't make any sense. Why would you do that? Everyone in the courtyard now has their attention on us. Yuri! Yuri, I bet that's supposed to be she, but it's some typo error, I guess. She regains her balance. Ah, nope. Sorry. I look at him angrily. Oh, I'm sorry. It was just an accident. Honestly. He then walks off. I try to grab Yuri out of the fountain. You could have just pushed me instead. What the heck? You don't do that to a girl. She struggles at first, but finally manages to get out. She's soaking wet. Yuri, are you alright? She shakes her head. Yuri then begins sobbing. All of the students are looking at us. Some are shocked while others are laughing? How is this supposed to be funny? Huh? The nerve of some people. I turn and face the crowd of laughing students. What are you guys laughing at? You think this is funny? The students stop laughing. Everyone is quiet. I face Yuri again. I didn't get to finish my sentence as Yuri runs out of the courtyard, her hands covering her face. I call out to her. Yuri! She doesn't look back. Yuri, wait! Again, she doesn't respond. I sit back down on the fountain. Yuri. The nerve of this guy, what the heck? My goodness.
I enter my house, soaking wet. I was so embarrassed that I just ran. People will never look at me the same way again. It's all over. My life is over.
My goodness. First, some guy just wants to trip. Some guy just wants to trip a girl in a fountain, and then everyone seems to laugh at it. And these words for titles on video. So, oh no. Well, nothing I can do about that now, can I? It's alright. Where's Yuri? Oh no. There's no music. I wake up and turn off my alarm, stretching as I get out of bed. I then check my phone for any messages. Please, Yuri. Nothing. I practically blew up Yuri's phone the other day with calls and text messages. She ran out so fast I didn't have a chance to say anything to her. I was worried about her. I still am. Part of me thought that I should just go to her house and check on her. Another part of me thought that it was the best to just leave her alone. No, no, it's not best to leave her alone. It's never a good option to do that. I was just so conflicted with myself. Maybe she'll come to school today. Then again, I would find it hard to go as well after what happened yesterday. Hopefully, Yuri gets back to me at some point. Man, the nerve of. I still can't get over it. What the heck? Today has been dreadfully slow, almost as time had stopped entirely. I'm constantly checking my phone for any messages. Still nothing. I put my head on my desk. All of a sudden, the school bell ring. I hear the school bell ring. The students leave and I sit for a moment. MidBit? Eh? Are you alright? Uh, yeah. I'm fine. Just a little distracted, I guess. Hmm. Is something bothering you? Would you like to talk about it? This teacher's concerned. That's pretty sweet of you, Mrs. Addy. No, I think I'm good. I appreciate it though. Alright. I'm always here if you need any help. Thank you, Mrs. Hattie. Anytime. I pack up my things and make my way to the exit. Wait, Midbit. Turn around. I have your assignment graded. Would you like it back now? Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. If you wouldn't mind, that would be great. Mrs. Hattie hands me my assignment. I was about to leave, but she stops me again. You know, that was very well written. I turn around once more. The music's so fitting. Really? She nods. I'd like to comment a bit if sorry. I'd like to comment a bit more if I may. Sure. The girl you wrote about, Yuri. I nod. She must be a big inspiration to you, am I correct? Very much so. She has introduced me to many new hobbies, and is just an amazing person. She even made me a better person in a way. I could see that in your writing. You gave it your best, Nidvid. I often grade assignments that have no passion or effort put into them. Students will just turn them in because they have to. This one, however, kind of inspired me in a way. That's so beautiful! Expressing your emotions through writing is so underrated these days. I mean, handwritten letters will never go out of style, and even though this isn't a handwritten letter, it kinda counts, and I'm just getting so much sentimental feels right now. It did? Indeed. It made me realize that there are people in my life that you must cherish, because one day they'll be gone, and losing someone important to you can be devastating. It's a silly thought, I know, but I have a family that I don't get to see as much as I'd like. Granted, my husband is working a lot too, but you reminded me to tell him on occasion how much he means to me. He's always been there when I needed him the most, during good times and bad times. As Mrs. Atty explains herself, she takes off her glasses and sets them on the desk. She then takes both hands and wipes her face. Aww. Is she crying? Mrs. Happy, are you alright? Oh, forgive me, Midbit. Things like this just make me emotional. Oh, that's pretty sweet. That's pretty cute. Mrs. Happy puts her glasses back on. She adjusts them before going back to speaking. What I'm trying to say is, just thank you for reminding me to enjoy the little things, Midbit. Enjoy the little things. Thank you, Mrs. Ate. That means a lot to me. And you're welcome. Mrs. Hattie nods and goes back to grading her assignments. I take my assignment and neatly put it into my folder. I then exit the room and make my way to the club. I enter the club room. Monica comes up to me. Hi Midbit. Hey Monica. Is something wrong? I was just wondering where Yuri was. Oh no. Oh, she's not here today? I was hoping she would be. I'm sorry, Midbit, but she's not here. I haven't seen her at all today. I'm honestly not surprised she didn't come, especially after what happened yesterday. How did you know? You heard about what happened? Unfortunately, yes. I feel so terrible for Yuri. Me too. I've been trying desperately to contact her, but she hasn't replied. I'm sure she'll be fine, Midbit. It's best not to dwell on it. She'll get back to you, I know it. Just give her some time. Yeah, of course. I'm just going to practice reciting some more for today. Sure, go right ahead. I hope it all goes well. Thanks, Monica. Monica walks back to her desk and I do the same. I pull out my poem that I've been practicing. It's a new poem that I wrote specifically for the event. I've been getting better at writing and I personally feel that it's some of my best work. I read it in my head. A few minutes pass. As I'm reading, I feel like my head hurting more and more. Midbit? Eh? I turn around and see Sayori. Oh, hey Sayori. Are you okay, Midbit? Yeah, I'm fine. I just have a minor headache. I say minor, but it feels like as if my head is being drilled into. I haven't had a headache like this before. Do you want to take a small nap? It might help you feel better. I mean, do you guys mind? I've been reciting my poem for a while. I think it'll be okay. I'm sure Monica will understand. Alright. Thank you, Sayori. No problem, Midbit. I hope you feel better. Nodding to Sayori, she goes back to her seat. I move the items from my desk and put them into my bag. I then put my head down on my desk. Even though my head is throbbing with pain, I find myself feeling more relaxed. More and more relaxed. What's gonna happen? Oh shit. Why is it red? Oh shit.
Can't. I can't do this anymore.
Oh shit.
I've been trying to convince myself that things would get better, but they haven't. Nobody at school likes me. They laugh at me. They despise me.
What the hell is happening?
I'm just an embarrassment to them. It would be better if I just disappeared.
Oh no. No.
No one will care if I'm gone.
No. No. No 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 no. 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 No 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 no. MC wake up. MC please wake up. Mindit? Mindit? Wake up! Oh no 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 no. Oh no. Breathing heavily, I'm suddenly jolted awake. I wipe my face. I'm completely drenched in sweat. Atsuki, Monica, and Sayori are standing in front of me, very concerned. What's going on? What happened? You fell asleep, Midbit. We heard you muttering in your sleep. I think you were having a nightmare. A nightmare? Or was that real? Yeah, it sounded serious. I feel like it's real and you have to get out of here immediately. Are you okay? Yeah, it's just I was reading my poem, then my head started hurting. I just stood off afterwards. I can't remember much about the dream. All I can remember was that Yuri was in it. Sounded like she was in trouble. Oh, for goodness sake! Yuri's fine! No, she is not fine, Natsuki. She is not fine. It was just a dream. What if it wasn't just a dream? I know. Just felt so. No. Get out of there, MC. Just run. Ah. Natsuki sits back down on her desk, clearly frustrated with me. Admit, I think Natsuki's right. What do you mean? I know you care about Yuri, but it was just a dream. No, you do not say that about Yuri. I'm sure she's at home, safe and no, she's not safe and sound at home. I was about to answer, but I hesitated. Maybe I'm just no, you're not imagining things, MC. No, you're not being paranoid about this, MC. What should I do? No, you go check on Yuri. You run out of the door. Get out of there immediately. I'm sorry, guys. With it, I have to go and check on her. I can't shake this weird feeling I know until I know she's okay. Admit, ignoring Monica's plea, I rush out of the door. Get out of there! I feel bad for leaving, but I'm worried about Yuri. Don't feel bad, just run! I start running at top speed to get to Yuri's house. I haven't ran like this for some time. Makes me realize how much out of shape I am. Sorry. Oh my goodness, just run! After a vigorous run, I finally make it to Yuri's house. I knock on the door and patiently wait for an answer. Nothing. I try opening the door. To my surprise, the door is unlocked. Is there any reason Yuri would leave it unlocked? I'm getting exit music vibes in this, and this is not good. This is not good. No time to question it. I enter Yuri's house. I close the door behind me and begin walking through the house. It's quiet. Yuri! Yuri, it's MidBit. Are you there? Are you here, rather? Oh my goodness. There's nothing to be heard except for the sound of my own breathing. I decide to check the living room. Yuri? She's not here either. I make my way to Yuri's bedroom instead. Oh no, here it comes. That door is closed. Even if it's an invasion of privacy, I have to do this. I open the door. Yeah! There. Oh, okay. I had my eyes closed and I was getting. Ah. Whew. We made it. I'm feeling tired for MC. Hmm. Bit. Yuri. No. Yuri's holding a knife up to her wrist. I immediately go over to retrieve it from her. I practically tackle her before she has the chance. We fall into the bed. Yuri drops the knife. She starts crying. Yuri, what were you thinking? I get up from the bed. I pick up the knife and place it back on the shelf. Yuri remains sitting, her face buried in her hands. She's breathing heavily through her sobs. She looks at me. I'm sorry. Please tell me you weren't seriously going to do it. Why? I, after what happened at school, I thought it was the end of me. I mean, I wasn't the most interesting person at school. I wasn't very well known either. But now everyone will make fun of me. I'll be a laughingstock for the rest of my days. No one would have cared if I was gone. I thought it would be a necessary action. This isn't the way out, Yuri. I would have cared. What would have happened if I didn't get here in time? Well, what about the girls? What would they think? What about your own father? Yuri looks away ashamed. Yuri now realized the ramifications for what would have happened. I walked back over to the bed and sat down next to Yuri. Mid-bit, I look over at Yuri. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking rationally. I don't respond. Instead, I hug Yuri very tightly. She returns my embrace. She proceeds to cry into my shirt. You must hate me now. No, Yuri, I don't. I don't hate you. This isn't a situation where I can hate you. I was selfish and messed up everything. I'd understand if you don't want to. Mm. After I'm done with this playthrough, I want to say something after, because this is really making me cry. I want to say something after I'm done with this playthrough. I'd understand if you don't want to continue dating. I couldn't fathom what Yuri was about to do. She has already done a lot of harm to herself. I want to be there for Yuri, but I don't know if I can help her. I love her, but what would be the best thing for me to do? Should I forgive Yuri? Yuri. No, you don't say I'm sorry. You. Wait. This is. This is. This is making me very emotional. I want to say something after this playthrough, so I hope you guys stick around for when I do send my message to you guys. Yuri, I'm here for you. I'm not going anywhere. I'm always here for you. I'll always be. Really? Of course. I'm not mad at you. I was afraid of losing you. But I'm a burden. All the students don't like me. First of all, they'll make fun of me. They'll make fun of you now that you're with me. I don't want that for you. You deserve so much better. Wait. I'm really crying right now. Who cares what they think? Even if they made fun of me for the rest of my life, it wouldn't change the way I feel about you. I want to be with you. Don't you understand? Yes. I loved you since I met you, Yuri. I didn't know how to express my feelings back then, but I know them right now. You mean the world to me. I don't want to live in a world where you're not by my side. Yuri sobs in between her sentences, and so am I. Do you really mean that? Of course. Even if a few students don't care about you, there are people who do. I love you, Yuri. The girls love you. Your father loves you. We'd be devastated if you were gone. I've been with you for this long, and I won't give up on you. I love you too, MidBit. I want to hold you and never let go. Yuri and I continue hugging. I hold her close and pat her head. Oh, she's happy. Thank you, MidBit, for saving me. If you hadn't shown up, I most likely would have done it. Seeing Yuri smile like this, my goodness. You don't have to thank me. We then slowly release each other. I think we should work on this problem before it gets worse. I understand. I'd say I'd go to therapy with you. Should we give it a try? Okay. Don't worry. I'll be right by your side the entire time. I know you will. What about the girls and your father? Don't worry. I'll tell them. That's a relief. They deserve to know.